Good evening, welcome back to my channel, book lovers of the internet. This is the third video of the day. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because for every subscriber I get a new subscriber. And I also read a page from a book of my choice. So if you've been watching my channel, a couple of days ago I uploaded a video of me reviewing Full Metal Alchemist Volume 12, and many of you have been asking me whether I read manga, what my favorite manga is, and in today's video I am going to be reviewing a manga volume which forms part of a series that is very near and dear to my heart. And in today's video, I am going to be reviewing volume 65 of Naruto. So I have all of the omnibuses in my collection, and I started reading volume 65 about a year ago, and this one is all about Hashirama and Madara. I rated this one 4 out of 5 stars, and it has about 180 pages. So I will be trying to finish reading a book from the many I've started in 2024 and some which I started in 2023 as well. I'm going to be trying to finish a book every single day for the rest of the month, the December 2024 month, and it's pretty crazy to think about how December is so soon coming to an end. So today I finished reading this one, and it felt extremely good to return to Konohagakure and learn so much more about Madara and Hashirama. And the author Masashi Kishimoto has a very brilliant way of writing characters where the reader seems to be given no choice but to empathize. And I understand what Madara has in mind, and the infinite Tsukuyomi is certainly frightening. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a very similar concept to the Matrix, which is probably why I find it to be so intriguing. So people are going to be living in a state where they don't really make their own decisions. It's going to be a dream world. What they see around them will all be fabricated and will all be the worlds they live in, the experiences they have, they will all be chosen by Madara, basically. That is what the guy has in mind, which is absolutely insane and frightening, as I was just saying. And it's very depressing to see that despite what era we are reading about in the Naruto series, war and clans clashing are inevitable, and several children die. We are told even that the mortality rate apparently decreased to 30 years, I believe. People were living no longer than 30 years on average, which is also pretty crazy. And families suffer tremendously. Brothers, sisters, fathers, mothers, family members die all over the place. And all the fighting does not seem to have a point to begin with, which is probably a way of Kishimoto indicating to us that war is always senseless, especially when innocent people die. And I feel as though he has a very effective way of proving to us that war is completely futile, especially the way he wrote down the characters of Madara and Hashirama when they were younger, and the way they got along together so well, and that changed once their families started to brainwash them into thinking that they are meant to be enemies. And despite this brilliant relationship, my heart is always shredded to bits every time friends become enemies due to brainwashing, and it's not something that I enjoy, even though I do know that it's necessary to create conflict in a story. But seeing Madara and Hashirama be such good friends, not sharing their family names, it really shows a person how hate is never a trait a person is born with. It is always taught. And the more I read, the more I find how true this is. I mean, from a young age, we are not racist, we are not sexist, we are taught to hate a certain group of people. And that is why I live my life in a way where I treat others the way I want to be treated myself. And I usually don't really care what a person looks like as long as they treat me right. And I generally don't really find myself discriminating against anybody. I judge a character based on the way they treat me, and I hope they do the same, basically, regardless of the way I look like. So I rated this one a 4 stars out of 5 instead of a 5 stars because I was rather confused with how Sasuke fits into all of this. So if you know more than I do, which I'm sure some of you do let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I'm not sure why Sasuke was brought up again after so many chapters of focusing on the past Madara and Hashirama experience together. And I am also curious with regards to what Orochimaru now has in mind, Madara and also Naruto. We haven't really seen a lot of Orochimaru and Naruto, and I hope to see more of both of them in the next volumes. I mean, now I think there are 9 volumes to go. So 9 or 10 volumes to go. I'll soon be done with all of Naruto. I will be reviewing all the books I finish reading from here on out. So yeah, there are several characters which I also haven't seen in ages, and I do miss them quite a lot. But that is all I had to say about Naruto Volume 65 by Masashi Kishimoto. I'm going to very quickly try to find out what the first page in the book looks like so that I can show you. Yeah, so this is what the cover page looks like, in case you're curious in any way. I think that all of these covers are bangers, by the way, and Masashi Kishimoto does not is not in the habit of disappointing me in the slightest. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye guys.